Imagine yourself miles out in the middle of nowhere, with the temperature plummeting, the wind blowing, and your water supply abruptly running out. You need to build a fire because you're chilly, hungry, and it's quickly growing dark. Now consider how this scenario would be different if you were carrying the appropriate survival equipment. Being ready is essential to not only surviving, but also prospering in unforeseen survival scenarios. In reality, unanticipated outdoor obstacles are a major factor in the more than 300,000 rescues that occur each year in the United States alone. However, what if they had the appropriate equipment? You're in luck, though. Since today we're going to go over the top 10 essential survival tools for 2025, all of which can be found on Amazon, and which will make you an expert survivor, whether you're going camping for the weekend or need to deal with an emergency. Lost in the wild with no food, water, or warmth. Don't panic. These top 10 survival gadgets on Amazon for 2025 will turn you into a survival pro, ready for any emergency. Gudemo Rechargeable Hand Warmer. You understand how terrible it may be if you've ever been trapped in a cold snap without the appropriate equipment. Presenting the Gudemo Rechargeable Hand Warmer, an essential item for surviving in chilly climates. Even in frigid temperatures, your hands will keep toasty thanks to this portable, rechargeable gadget. It is rechargeable, so you won't have to struggle with single-use, short-lived hand warmers, and it's easy to use with a single button to turn on the heat. The finest aspect? It is a 2-in-1 survival item that can also be used as a power bank to charge your gadgets. Blooker Rechargeable Flashlight. Every survivalist is aware that things become more difficult when the sun sets. Therefore, it is imperative that you have a dependable flashlight in your gear. Using LED technology, the Blooker Rechargeable Flashlight is a strong, high-efficiency flashlight that produces bright, continuous illumination. You can illuminate your surroundings for miles with its beam distance of more than 200 meters, which makes it perfect for nighttime navigation. Additionally, the flashlight is rechargeable, so you don't have to worry about running out of batteries. Simply plug it in when you're done using it, and you'll be ready to go. Trendu Winter Gloves. Frozen fingers are one of the worst things that may happen while you're out in the cold, whether you're hiking in the bitter cold or in the snow-covered mountains. The Trendu Winter Gloves are useful in this situation, even in the coldest temperatures. These gloves are made to keep your hands toasty and functional. They offer the ideal ratio of warmth to dexterity because of their water-resistant construction and thick, insulated lining. The finest aspect? You won't need to remove these gloves each time you need to use your phone or GPS because they are touchscreen compatible. Even if they work wonders in cold climates, they cannot provide as much protection in harsher situations like snowstorms or extremely cold temperatures. Pohaku 13 in 1 multi-tool. Adding the Pohaku 13 in 1 multi-tool to your survival pack is crucial if adaptability is your top priority. Everything you could ever need is combined into one stylish, portable multi-tool. With features including a bottle opener, pliers, screwdrivers, knives, and even a fish scaler, the Pohaku 13 in 1 has you covered. This item is useful whether you need to repair equipment, cook, or protect oneself. This multi-tool small size is one of its best features. It's lightweight and takes up little room in your pack. A Saber 13 in 1 survival gear and equipment. The more multi-purpose tools you can fit in your pack, the better when you're preparing for a survival scenario. One of the most adaptable survival tools available is the Saber 13 in 1 survival gear and equipment. With its 13 amazing features, this gadget may be used as a flashlight, compass, knife, whistle, and fire starter. This device will provide you with all the necessities for survival in a little package. For people who want to travel light, but still want to be prepared for any eventuality, the Saber is particularly useful. The drawback is that, despite having many characteristics, it may not be particularly good at any one of them. Bic Classic Lighter. The most dependable tools are sometimes the most basic ones, and the Bic Classic Lighter is the survival kit's unsung hero. This lighter is one of the most reliable pieces of survival equipment. Even though it might not have all the characteristics of some high-tech fire-starting devices, the Bic Classic is essential whether you're cooking, lighting a fire, or calling for assistance. It is lightweight, compact, and consistently effective. Because of its dependability and cost, this lighter is really frequently regarded as a preferred fire starter by many survivalists. SOCOA Fast Fire Tinders. One of the most important survival skills is starting a fire, yet it may be one of the most difficult in inclement weather. Starting a fire can be the difference between comfort and suffering, regardless of the weather conditions, wind, rain, or damp wood. The SOCOA Fast Fire Tinders are useful in this situation. These tinders are perfect for even the most difficult situations because they are made especially to light easily and burn for a long time. With simply a spark from a ferro rod or lighter, these tinders, which are made of premium, lightweight material, ignite rapidly, with a burn time of several minutes. The Fast Fire Tinders give you plenty of time to build up your fire and burn hot enough to get your kindling going. Gransfors Bruksmal Forest Axe. An axe is one of the most useful tools you may have on hand for survival. The axe, though not just any axe. The Gransfors Bruksmal Forest Axe is a work of art in terms of both functionality and craftsmanship. Although it's tiny enough to fit in your bag, the 19-inch handle offers you enough force to chop effectively. The best part is that it's really well balanced, which means you'll save energy and obtain more efficiency with each swing. However, the Gransfors Bruksmal Forest Axe is an investment that will pay for itself for many years to come because of its sturdy build and long-lasting edge. It's a piece of survival history, not just a tool. Tough Possum Gear Med Pouch. Whether it's getting scratched by that thorn shrub you hope to avoid or slipping and falling while hiking, accidents happen. A well-stocked first aid bag could mean the difference between a small inconvenience and a serious emergency in the worst-case scenario. The Tough Possum Gear Med Pouch is now available. This sturdy, small, and incredibly effective pouch is made to hold all of your necessary medical supplies. Its design, which is small, sturdy, and well thought out, with distinct compartments that make it simple to retrieve what you need in an emergency, is what distinguishes it from other medical kits. Bandages, antiseptic wipes, trauma shears, and even space for any necessary prescriptions are among the many medical items that can be found inside. Sawyer Squeeze Water Filtration System. First, let's talk about water, which is essential for living. Without food, we can survive for weeks, but without water, we can only survive for a few days. The Sawyer Squeeze Water Filtration System can help with that. When you're in the outdoors, this amazingly small and light water filter is your best buddy. No matter where you are, you will always have access to clean drinking water because of its capacity to filter up to 100,000 gallons of water. After filtering, the water is ready to drink. There's a catch, though. The process isn't automatic. It's worth the effort to compress the bag yourself, though it can be a little tiresome if you're pressed for time or thirsty. That's it for our top 10 must-have survival gadgets for 2025. Which ones go in your pack? Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and subscribe for more epic gear reviews to keep you prepared for any adventure. Stay safe, stay ready, and we'll see you in the wild.